talk about this season of This Is Polly, the Yahweh family with Yahweh Poetic. So one of the women who is dating Yahweh Poetic, I believe it's Yahweh Krystal's mother, she shared the contract that these women have to sign when they enter the family. She said, mind-blowing. Exposure Yahweh Ben Yahweh cult. The girls have to sign these contracts when coming in, and there are many people to tag that I'm missing, so please reshare. I'm not going to read all of them, but here's a few of them. It says you'll remain peaceful. There'll be zero tolerance for any negative conversation, zero tolerance for any gossiping or talking about family negatively. You are to never talk to our children about anything negative. There'll be zero tolerance for talking negative about anyone in the house. You'll remain humble. No tolerance for yelling at anyone or waking someone up out of their sleep. Okay, that sounds like that's something that's happened before. You must think positive at all times. You will work daily on being a better Yahweh, mentally, physically, in all areas. You will not compare the relationship you have with the king with any other queens in the house or otherwise. You'll be confident. You'll not allow anyone outside the house to influence you with any negative conversations or have any negative conversations outside the house with anyone. You will have a welcoming spirit. If the king decides a new queen will be part of our family, you will be supportive and welcoming to her also. When Yahweh brings something to your attention that could help you become better, you will not think negative. You will be open-minded and try it. You will not be disagreeable with your king, Yahweh, or any other Yahweh in the family. You'll always present yourself in a respectful manner. When you go in public, you will always dress and look your best, and you'll keep your mind on Yahweh at all times. You will not be doubtful. You will not disrespect our Lord King Yahweh. So pretty much, you can't question Yahweh. You can't say any kind of concerns you have with Yahweh. If it's anything that could be perceived as negative, then King Yahweh ain't trying to hear it. You work out any issues with your family in peace. If you have any issues with any Yahweh, you go to them directly and work it out in peace. Your mental health and physical health must be maintained at all times, such as studying, reading, tuning into our family call line, eating healthy, and working out weekly. You will pay your half of all the bills, and we learned from a woman who was in the family before that they take their paychecks and they leave the women with only 10% of their paychecks. Then it goes on to say, you will not have a problem with the decisions that our King Yahweh sees fit for us. And in terms of this contract are broken, you could be held accountable by having to pay a fee. So they are threatening to come after you for some money if you violate this, or you could be removed from the family. And then Krystal's mother, she has been trying to get Krystal out of this family for months. Right when it was announced that this season was coming out, she was doing her best trying to speak out, and she said that she almost had Krystal convinced to come home, and that her daughter had called her multiple times, very upset. And then I guess Krystal decided to not come back to her mom, and she just quit reaching out to her mom. And her mom is concerned, and she's trying to do everything in her power to get to her daughter. She believes 100% that her daughter is in a cult. This was posted by Krystal's mother on July 14th. She said, Yahweh update. My daughter Krystal is making phone calls in hysterics. She knows it's coming now. She's completely freaking out now that she knows I'm coming. The house down there is buzzing because they know I'm coming. Isaac is freaking out as well. Now I'm in their headspace. And she posted this after she decided to start raising money in an effort to make it down to Florida so she could go to the police department and report Yahweh Poetic. She said, updated, needs immediate help, money. I need to make a trip to the Florida Police Department in regards to the Yahweh Ben Yahweh cult. I have part of my plane ticket covered. I will need money for the following. The rest of the plane flight, here is the receipt for the plane flight. And we added $647.49 for a total cost of $917. Now I have to get donations for the hotel stay. Thank you, everyone. The receipt is attached in the comments below. She says she needs a 3-night stay in a hotel. I never talked about my health, but I've been very sick. I just got out of the hospital and I have missed all my work this month. I'm asking some of my closest friends and my people in my tribe to help me with this cost. I have to get down there next week. Can anybody contribute to this cause? I have Venmo and Cash App pictures in the comments below. Last 4 digits of phone number is 3775. So this was posted a few days ago, so I'm definitely curious that she's still on track to go down there next week, and I'm curious to see what does happen when she makes it down there. She did recently do an interview with someone on TikTok. I haven't had a chance to watch the full interview yet, but I am going to go back, take notes, and we will talk about it in another video. But Krystal's mom said, "Here is the live broadcast. I would like to thank everyone that participated. This is me exposing the truth of Yahweh ben Yahweh, the cult that my daughter is stuck in. People are asking what they can do for us. Please share this. Share, share, share. I will do more. If you hear of anything or seen things or know anything, please let us know. Again, thank you so much." And that's what I wish, like this is Polly, the show. I wish we would be able to see more of the family reactions. Like, they try to get that from Nita and Nita, Cammy, and Trent. Like, they tried to have them tell their family and get them all together, but all we really saw was like the really close family, like they've had under their roof all their lives, like their daughters and their sons. We didn't get to see the extended family reactions, and I would really love to see some of the extended family reactions. And I guess in this live stream is this TikToker, and she was interviewing Krystal's mother, and she was also interviewing the woman that we covered in my last This Is Polly video, the girl who came out and she spoke out about her experience that she had twins through IVF with Yahweh. She ended up leaving after she claimed it was like a cult. She said that Yahweh didn't help with the twins after they were born. And she said that she had to give up everything but 10% of her paycheck. And it was too much. She didn't like how she felt like she was being controlled, how she didn't have any input. So she's on the bottom right doing the interview with Krystal's mother, who is on the bottom left. And these are the kind of interviews I would have loved to have seen this season on This Is Polly. Like, go find some of the ex-wives and talk about their experience so we get the full picture and not just the watered down version from what the family wants us to hear from people who've all signed contracts, who've entered the family. But I will admit, I have enjoyed this season of This Is Polly, and I do hope that there's a season 2. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about everything that we talked about.